Hello everyone, and welcome to a prediction video. I'll be doing Game of Thrones episode 4 through 6 on Telltale Games. So this prediction video I'm going to tell you is going to be about the main playable character's death. So the only reason that I'm assuming there's going to be playable character's death was because in the first episode, I'm from Ice, Ethan Forrester got killed by Ramsay, so there could be a possibility that any other characters that we play as could die. This character I will be talking to you about is Mira Forrester. Now, I do not think that she will die until episode 5 of Game of Thrones. The only reason I really think of this is because in the episode 5 selection, you can see Cersei, and Mira is the only one that actually talked to Cersei throughout the Game of Thrones series, like the main playable characters. So I'm wondering if she could have a determined death. Now, let me talk about why I think this can actually happen. The whole point of a Telltale game is to make your choices affect the characters, and this would be interesting. Just like in the Walking Dead season 1 with the 400 Days characters, we don't know what happened to them depending on if they went with Tavia or did not go with Tavia. So I'm doing like a related game that they done. So this makes you think: could Mira die actually? Well, I think she could die from two reasons. Cold Boy. Now, depending on the previous episodes, episode 2, depending if you saved Cold Boy or not, if you left Cold Boy to die, he actually doesn't die to episode 3. Instead, he just gets mad at Mira. And then when they were looking for I wonder what's it called, the document. I don't remember. Um, he decided to leave Mira because he's tired of Mira's attitude to Cold Boy. So I think that, and possibly in episode 5, that Mira could be in trouble and Cold Boy could be there like watching her die because he's so angry that he's really angry that Mira treated him crap. So that's how I think she would die. My second reason is that um Gwen Whitehill. Gwen Whitehill went in episode 3 when you spoke to her. She said that someone has been saying Great Gold, or yeah, Great Gold to someone in King's Landing. That does seem suspicious, and that could be, and Mira could die because of that person. I'm not sure exactly how it would happen or who the person is, but we'll have to find out in the next episodes. Next character I will be talking about is Roderick Forrester. Now, as we all know that in the episode 4 of the preview, Dun Royland said that there was a raven from Lord Whitehill, and he's invited them to the bridge, or I don't remember. So this could mean that we don't know exactly what he wants, but that could be a possibility that he could die from Lord Whitehill. Now let me give you my reasons why. Depending on how you treated Griff Whitehill, then it could be possible that Lord Whitehill will be angry at you for what you did. So it could be possible that you could die from him. But I do not really see it happening. But another reason that I think that sounds more reasonable is that since there's a traitor in the counseling, we don't know exactly who it is yet, but for all we can know that what if the traitor has to kill Roderick? That does seem like more reasonable in my opinion. The way I see it is that like you don't know who it is, and you don't know who to trust anymore. What if, what if they like talk to you privately in a room and then try to kill you? That's the way I think of it. So the next character I'll be talking about now is Asher Forrester. I feel like there's one way that he could die. I think it's from Daenerys Targaryen's army. Let me give you my reasons why. It's because as you know, Daenerys Targaryen has a huge army, and depending on what Asher says about Drogon, Drogon is Daenerys dragon, depending on, I think let me try to explain. Depending on how you find the dragon, like if you don't find it, then maybe Daenerys will execute you, because her dragons, they're like her soul. That's the way I think of it. Now, that's the other reason, which I do not think it will happen, is that they could die because of the other army that's finding them. And remember in episode 2 they were being chased after. They're still coming. So yeah. The last character that that is left is Garrett Tuttle. Now, as you know, in episode 4 of the preview, you can see him escape the wall. I'm pretty sure that will happen, and he's gonna try to find the North Grove, and he's gonna be with Carter. Now, I think there's two, I think that Gary could not be determinant. Let me give you my reasons why. I think that Carter could mess up the North Grove somehow. I'm not sure how. Like, he can mess up Garrett's ways, and it could be possible that Garrett could have a choice to kill Carter. But I don't really see him dying. If he does die, then he would die probably in the end. He'll probably die near the ending of episode 6, the Ice Dragon, which I think it's called. So yeah, that's possibly the way. I can understand the other characters like Mira, Asher, and Roderick, but I don't really see Garrett dying, because I feel like he's the most important main character throughout the game, because the North Grove could actually help them all. But every character is helping. Like Mira finding the army, Asher getting an army, and Roderick, it's hard for him because he's like so weak still he's still recovering from the last fight he had. But Griff Whitetail is like making it worse for us, to make us choose like to fight off and to be like brave. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe. This was my first prediction video, which I'm actually a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna try to do some more. I'm gonna try my best to make them as good as possible. And yeah, and goodbye.